Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh, it was so exciting waking up in this house. Look at all this space for playing. It's actually beginning to feel like our home now. It's wild. A mug. First thing I've got to set up is the coffee machine and have probiotics because my tummy ain't good today. I did not eat properly. Now I've got to find a mug. Found the kitchen essentials box. Thank goodness. A mug. Good morning, everybody. I managed to find a mug and the coffee machine, and we had all the coffee. The thing that's puzzling me though is where did I put the base to the kettle, because last night it was really cold and we couldn't figure out the heating. I found the kettle, which I put in a bag that was very obvious, but not the base. And all of the plans that I had for bags of things that would be helpful for us has kind of gone out the window. We've got one box of kitchen essentials and all the other bags where I was like, right, these are our essentials. I'm not sure where they are. Well, no, I'm lying. We have got all of our essential clothing and toiletries upstairs, but there's just a couple bits for the kitchen which I put aside and I don't know where they are, but I'm sure I'll find them. It's just that with the removal guys yesterday, I just was like, just put everything in there, and I didn't really think it through. I was so tired. So the kitchen has got so much stuff in it and we need to just work our way through, but I much prefer unpacking than I do packing, so I think it will be really fun today to go through the kitchen and just start unpacking everything and putting things in the cupboards and getting to know the kitchen a bit better, and then it will feel a little bit more like home because we can go in there and actually have things available. And then this living room, put the furniture where it's going to go, and I think just tackle putting boxes in the rooms that they belong would be the best thing to focus on, and have the kitchen set up so it's easy to use. But oh my gosh, it was so exciting waking up in this house. I went outside and let Roxy out, and just not hearing a road is just absolute bliss, heaven. And I just feel so overwhelmingly happy and grateful. Yesterday I was so stressed. I don't know if you could tell in the video, but it was so frantic. And it always is, isn't it, when you move, because going from one house to another, and then how many loads is it going to take, where does everything go, and then we had to quickly rush out of our old house, which is weird now to say that it's our old house. Because we had to get out of there because it was getting dark and we were like, they're going to be here soon. So yeah, I'm just taking it all in and falling in love with this house again. The high ceilings though, living in a house that's got low ceilings was so cozy, but then moving in here, all the ceilings, it's just amazing. It makes everything feel so big. Even though the rooms aren't big, on paper, the floor plan, the rooms are the bedrooms. Actually, our main bedroom that we're going to be using is way smaller than our bedroom in our old house, but it feels so much bigger because of the ceilings. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. Might go see what Alex is up to. I think he was on his, is it Nintendo DS or Game Boy? I don't even know the difference anymore. He was playing on a game this morning and I can hear him upstairs, so I might go lie in bed with my coffee and make a plan for the day. So I've got dressed and I have spruced myself up. We actually haven't done any unpacking yet and it's like 12:30, but I feel like yesterday was so intense and there was so much going on that we just needed a morning of just kind of like taking our time. We went for a nice walk with Roxy to explore where we live, which was lovely. It's such a sunny day. She wants to come over because I'm talking. Hello, Roz. Yes, you can come sit with me. Oh, yeah. I've just emptied all my memory cards because they were so full because of all the time lapses. And I've taken some nice little videos for Instagram. So go follow me on there to get all the sneak peeks, because I've took some like sneak peek shots of around the house on our Cornish cottage. And also on my account, I'll probably post there, like I've said, in real time, because this video is like a few weeks, like a week or two behind. Hello, Roz. She's like sliding onto me. But I think now it's about time. I've just had my lunch. It's about time I tackle the kitchen because it's a bit out of hand in there. Should we tackle the kitchen, Roz? Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Alex.
Good evening, Madeleine.
So I didn't really vlog today much. Well, I did vlog this morning, but I got really into the zone with doing this kitchen and just like powered. I think that's like, you know, an hour or two Alex and I just powered through and got so much done. So I'm going to show you some bits that we got done in this kitchen. Obviously, like nice little sneak peek in the background. I will show you properly soon, but worked my way through this, putting all the pantry stuff away. The sides are still a bit messy, but yeah, we just kind of got like some of our main things away. Now I'm going to try and do the island, but down here there were like piles of boxes that basically were all for the upstairs. So we've taken those upstairs, and that was like what I said this morning, just the priority is just getting the stuff in the rooms that they belong in, and then we can deal with the rest later. So I think as long as we've got all the boxes in the right rooms, all the rubbish away, because we've got all this packing paper, so we can recycle this as soon as possible, then yeah. The good thing about that is my parents moved recently, so they gave us all of their boxes and all of their packing paper, so we didn't have to buy any, so it's all but yeah, it's actually beginning to feel like our home now. It's wild. Like yesterday I felt so much like, oh my gosh, I just want to go home. Like when we were driving here, I was like, oh, it almost feels like we're on holiday and we need to just go back home. But now it's actually feeling like ours now. So we haven't got internet. We just drove to get some internet just really quickly so I could do some work bits. And coming back here, it's like, it still feels a little bit like we're on holiday, but also a little bit like, oh, we're actually going home. And I think once we've done the living room and the kitchen to the point where it feels just normal, then the rest will just slowly come together. And I'm just, yeah, I love this kitchen so much. I actually can't wait to film in here and make videos in here. It's going to be epic.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye.
Look at all this space for playing. Oh my gosh. Wow. I did a good job. Still, there's a lot to do in this room, but we got a functional kitchen. We ordered from All Plants. I found a £15 or 15% discount code, I can't remember. And I was like, we're gonna want this when we move, and I've seen loads of people share about all plants. We ordered some and I came to the door and I'd completely forgotten because I ordered it a few weeks ago. And I was like, thank you, past Maddie. So we've got spicy Szechuan noodles. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Brown rice noodles tossed in a rich and fiery tahini sauce with soya and mushroom mince, steamed pak choy, edamame and salted peanuts. There it is. And yeah, looks delicious. We've got loads in the freezer now so we can have them when we're moving and we can't be bothered to cook or we don't know where our things are. So very excited. It smells, ooh, it smells so good.
Where's yours?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Alex is not gonna be,
Ooh, it smells good.
he's not gonna be, I don't know if this will fill you up.
There's always crisps.
It's not bad. Probably more of a lunch
That's
size.
pretty good. For a ready meal.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Actually, that's very true for a ready meal. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's now Sunday, so it's officially our second day, or it's our third day, I don't know. Friday we got here so late, I don't think that counts, but it's like our first Sunday in the house. I've taken Roxy for a nice walk. Locally there's this amazing hill that you can climb. I'm gonna try today to finish this kitchen, so get this kitchen basically looking like we've just, you know, everything's fine, all the crap out of here. Do the utility room because we need that for washing and for feeding the animals, and then the living room. And if that's done, then the rest I can just take my time with, because if these spaces are done, then it means we can just kind of get on with our lives and do the upstairs, you know, when we have time next week surrounding work. But yeah, it was so nice to have a nice little cup of, what are you playing at? It was so nice to have a little cup of tea outside in the garden, listening to the birds. Oh, I've opened all the windows to try and let some air in, but some of the windows don't open and they're like jammed. So yeah, that's top priority on our list when it comes to renovations, is getting these windows sorted and looked after. But I'm gonna tackle this kitchen so it's totally unpacked and not chaos anymore. I'm making progress, but it's also just feeling like I'm messing the kitchen up even more. And because we are intending to build like a pantry cupboard and add a few little bits to the kitchen, it's like, I don't know, I have such a perfectionist mindset. I find this sort of thing so weirdly difficult, where I'm like, oh, this needs to be in the right place immediately, and I have to keep on telling myself, it doesn't matter, just put it in the cupboard and you can move it later. Do any of you have this issue? I don't know why I'm like stressing out about where to put my stuff in my pantry. This is a temporary fix. This used to be in our living room, but we've got loads of built-in storage in our living room already. So I'm treating this as like my temporary pantry cupboard, which we're going to be building elsewhere in the kitchen. So I've just got like all of my jars that look pretty, and then down there like extra like superfoody kind of thing. This dresser, I'm going to move the fruit over to that one because that's going to be a food one. This is going to be all the extra kitchen stuff that I don't use very often. So like these kinds of things that look pretty, and then down there the stuff that we don't use regularly. And then this handy little corner cupboard has got all of our like essentials, so like spices, condiments, tins, rice and nut butters, and then like drink stuff and baking stuff. So I think we've got most of the food now, so I think it should be okay. It's just then I was just like, oh my gosh, where's everything gonna go? And I feel like I'm just creating more mess, but I totally forgotten that there were still some boxes in the car. Are there any more food boxes in the car?
Yeah, there's 3 big boxes of like food for the cupboards.
Is there actually?
No.
Oh, how many are there?
None.
There is one missing though that has like our essential stuff. It's got like the oats and the rice and the pasta. But I think that...
Might be in the wrong room.
I think it was in a box of stuff that I put aside specifically because they're like more essential foods we have more often. So I don't think there's actually much left, which makes me feel better because there is room. And like I said, I think pretty immediately, as soon as I can book somebody, I'm going to get a pantry cupboard built, but that's for another video. And there's like small changes we're going to make in the kitchen so that immediately it can be much more friendly to someone who has a lot of food and supplies. And you know, the idea is I just really want to have everything really accessible. So like all my spices and everything really easy to get, and so that when I'm making videos, I know that I always have everything. So in the past, we're always having to nip to the shops last minute because we're like, oh shoot, we've run out of walnuts, or we've not got the chickpeas or whatever. And it'd be so great to have a fully stocked pantry where we have all the supplies we need to make videos and make recipes whenever we want to, and all we have to think about is getting the fresh ingredients, and the pantry we just look at and think, hey, what's missing? And I have like it all organised, so it's like grains and nuts and seeds and everything, and that's totally doable in this kitchen if we get some storage sorted, which will be so incredible and just the most amazing thing, and so beneficial to, you know, the job that we have. But I'm gonna have a break now. I need some lunch. What am I gonna have for lunch? Let's look in the fridge. That's another thing. We're gonna get a new massive fridge. And Alex,
I should make some bread.
Oh yeah. I'd said to Alex when we were moving, I was like, top 3 things I'm looking forward to is the garden, the kitchen, and the fridge, which sounds crazy, I know, but I've dreamed of having like a big fridge for so long because it saves on food waste, because it means that I don't have stuff at the back of the fridge lurking, and I make so much food for videos that we just don't have the room. So it would just be so great to have a big fridge where we can put everything. Oh, yes, I cannot wait. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up and have some...
Please.
I'm gonna have some lunch. Maybe we have that sag paneer, the all plants.
Yeah. Want to make some rice? Or do you want that for dinner?
Oh, I don't know. We'll have a think.
Have it for dinner.
That's satisfying.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what these strings here, so there's like a little hook and then a very thin string and then another thin string. I thought...
There's one here too.
Yeah, there's one here too. And I think... Didn't you say you were like, oh, maybe it's to hang stuff on, but it's so flimsy.
Or Christmas lights.
Christmas lights, maybe?
Christmas cards.
Maybe it's like for cards, yeah. But yeah, let me know if you have any idea. It is now 5:15 and I have had a very successful day. We've finished the kitchen. I feel hesitant to show you though, because I kind of want to save the kitchen. Like, I want to do a tour of the house and I want to save that for when I do that tour. Is that really annoying? I know that loads of you are like, but you've seen a sneak peek by watching this video, like you can see it in the background, but yeah, I kind of want to save the tour for later. But I will show you a little sneak peek. So we've got our dresser, which looks much better than it did when it was at our house, because we don't have to stuff it with things. We're going to change this though for a bigger one that fills the space. I do love this dresser though, it's so gorgeous. I might try and keep it and put it in another room or something. And then over here is our temporary pantry, which looks so cool. I kind of love it, but I want to have it all tidied away. But also it's kind of fun to see it all out, isn't it? I don't know. Nice, isn't it? We just got back from a walk with Roxy. Alex made a loaf of bread before we left, and it made the whole house smell like freshly baked bread, which is the best smell ever. And it feels so just like homey and lovely and cozy, and I'm so glad that I pushed through and finished this kitchen, because it means that we can feel normal and enjoy it, because the rest of the house is not organised at all. But I really want to tackle the hallway this evening so that it's not like difficult to walk through it and put some stuff in the right place. But oh my goodness, this bread. By the way, I do have this bread recipe in my ebook, because I do get lots of questions about the recipe. But I hope you enjoyed this unpacking video of our kitchen. I will be doing a tour soon. I just want to unpack and have all my things in place before I film a tour. I had this idea that I would do an empty house tour, but the reality is on moving day it's just too much. We just did not have it. That just could not have happened even in the slightest. We'll do a proper tour once we've unpacked everything, so I don't know when that will be, but it will be at some point. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're enjoying the home content. And I'll be making lots more in the next few weeks, and I'll get back to like recipes and stuff once we're all settled, but I just want to enjoy the moment and soak it all up. It's back to work tomorrow though. It is Monday, so I'm going to try and get some work done because we've got internet coming. We've been without internet, so that'll be lovely. And I'm going to shut up because I know this video will be very long, but hope you enjoyed the long videos. I personally adore ridiculously long videos, so I hope you enjoy them as well. Make sure you follow our Cornish cottage and my Instagram, because I'll be posting, as I've said, lots of sneak peeks and all the stuff over there. So goodbye, see you in the next vlog.